Alright, so it's been a while. Last deck profile I uploaded was the Zoodiac Eldlich Dogmatika deck profile. I played in a tournament yesterday. I made top 8. We don't have any really big events going on right now, so everyone's just kind of taking what they can get. Um, so I'll kind of go through some of my matchups and stuff, some of the changes I've made. My losses in Swiss were to one Virtual World, one Shit All Dino, and then in top 8, I got sacked by Cyber Dragon, which kind of sucked. It is what it is. Still had a lot of fun. It was great seeing everyone. So we'll go ahead and get right into the deck profile. Like I said, I'll kind of talk about some of my matchups and stuff and some changes I've made. So start things off. We are playing Double Ram, one Thoroughblade, one Whiptail, and one Bunny Blast for our Z package. I was playing 3-1-1. I did cut a Ram for Bunny Blast, which just came in clutch, being able to negate multiple spells a turn under a Dryden. So you just drop her, slap a bunch of material on, make the Dryden, and you just got spell negates and a pop, which was so nice yesterday. Came in clutch. Double Golden Boy, that's not going to change. Part of me thought of maybe dropping it to 1, but at the same time, Deity Crow's a card, so we're just keeping him at 2. And then for our Dogmatika package, we are still playing the double Ecclesia and the one Fertilise. We are now also playing the one Maximus. Maximus was phenomenal yesterday when I played him. I just kept saying the Cypher Lord Omega and really any other card I wanted, because I would just shuffle the Omega and then whatever I wanted back after Maximus Effect resolved, which was super, super nice. So it was nice while I was diminishing my opponent's resources, I was just gaining my own back. So, yeah, so Maximus was just great. For our hand chest, we are playing 3 Ash, 3 Bell. So my theory behind Bell was, sometimes we get some graveyard decks in there. And Virtual World, I was worried about Virtual World. I did beat one Virtual World deck, but the second one got me. So Belle was really nice. I'll probably keep her in the main deck as long as Virtual World's a deck and stuff. I don't see no reason to take her out. And for last hand drop, I was kind of iffy with. I did play triple Infinite Impermanence. I was really 50-50 with this card. Part of me didn't want to put it in. Part of me wanted to. I didn't really know what else to throw in. I was debating between this and Skullmeister, but I was thinking, I can always side it out, which did happen for my virtual matchups. So, Imperm, 50-50 right now on that. Might switch that out, put the Nimbirs back in. I haven't really decided. I just feel like for what the card does in the current meta, it's just not really there. It's great for rogue matchups, but it just felt lackluster a lot of the times, but it did help in my rogue matchups, so it had that going for it. So that's it for our monsters and our hand traps. And then for our spells, triple Fire from Teki and our lone copy of Zoodiac Barrage, because obviously it's limited, to help us get into our Zoodiac package. I resolved Tenki numerous times yesterday. Not once did I ever see this card. I never saw my Barrage. So that's fine. Triple Curse Eldland to help get ours into our Eldlich engine. So a lot of times I would make the Trident and then activate this. I'd search out Conquistador or Hawkquero based on my matchup, and then just end phase pop, send gold land, banish during end phase, set the Sanguine to help get our Golden Boy out and making our Golden Land live. So that was nice. And then this is something new. I did play 7 Cities of the Golden Land, which you can search out with your Land if you really want to. I did play one copy of the Mad Golden Lord, our Pizza Boy. I made him once. I did side this out a lot. It's really what you prefer. I just want to test it, and he did actually win me a game yesterday, so, and that's nice. And I'll kind of talk about a really cool interaction you can do with him here in a bit. And then for our Dogmatika package, to round that off, we are playing triple Nadir Servant, being able to just send the Ash Dragon off this and going +1 or just setting an inst to search and then pop a card. It's just really, really good. Nadir Servant's just phenomenal in this deck. And then for our trap cards, we are playing triple Sanguine to help get our Golden Boy out from deck or grave. Triple Conquistador so we can pop. And then double Haquero. Just can't squeeze third one in. Probably wouldn't play the third one. Being able to rip stuff out of the graveyard is nice, but I was also playing Triple Bell and stuff. If I wasn't playing Triple Bell, I might consider a third one just to be able to rip resources out of the graveyard, but never really felt the need yesterday that, hey, I wish I had a third one. This ratio was perfect. And then the one Dogmatika punishment, being able to send the ints and get 2 pops as opposed to 1 is nice. Being able to send an Omega got something a little bit beefier, so you can shuffle that back. Or even the Golden Boy in the extra deck, you can send him and really pop anything. So, but that's it for the main deck. It is even 40 card main deck. So, you don't have to play the Pizza Dude. You could, or the Imperms. You could cut the 1 fusion spell and 3 Imperms for the Gamma package if you really want to. I just wanted to test it out and it just kind of worked out for me. So, onto our extra deck. We are playing our double Choconine. She's an archetype monster reborn for our Zoodiac package. So play 2 of her. Double Tiger Moor to help us recur certain material to our Zoodiac Xyz monsters is always nice. She's great for that. And then for our 1 copy of Borbo, so we can attack directly and make a free Zeus. 1 Hammer Kong might cut him for another Borbo. I don't know. I just kind of feel like 2 Borbos would have been better. And then our 1 copy of Dryden, because our good boy is limited. Makes us all sad, but unfortunately he's limited. And then for our last Xyz monster, we are playing double Zeus. This card was fantastic all day yesterday. It won me so many games, helped me rip through so many boards after I bathed them in the gates. It was just great. I wouldn't play more than 2. I wouldn't play any less than 2. You can get away with 1, I feel. But just being able to cycle it back with the Omega in the graveyard is just so good. For fusions, double Inst and our Ash Dragon to send off of stuff like Maximus or Nadir Servant or Punishment. Being able to send this off the Servants, like I said, a +1, so that's always nice. And then our 1 Pizza Boy, Eldlich, the Mad Golden Lord, new out of Blazing Vortex, which set that just came out. So, a little fun fact with him, you can take your opponent's Zoodiac monster and then just slap yours right on top of it. So, he can be good in the mirror match in that aspect. I did make him once to help give that extra push for game. So he just requires your Golden Boy, and then really any of your golden lands to make. So it's easy to make with the field spell the continuous spell. So because you're always probably gonna have the Eldlich and access to one of these, and then when they're engraved, you can banish that instead of Sanguine. So that's always nice to be able to do. But like I said, when I had made him, I was pushing for game, and I ended the match with him. So, and then for our last 2 monsters, the 1 Sci-Frame Lord Omega. This was such a god card yesterday. Being able to just recur back the resources that I would send with Maximus to rip apart my opponent's extra decks when I was Maximusing. Being able to send him and maybe an Ash Dragon, shuffle him back so I have more resources. Then I can send that again, get another search, or shuffle back a Zoodiac monster or a Zeus. It was just so good. I would not play Maximus without an Omega. That was just nuts yesterday. And then the only link I played, 1 Nightmare Finks, just so I had access to a spell trap removal if I needed it. I was playing the Megaclops, but the problem with the Megaclops combo is it does open you up to getting the Mirrored, and at that point, you cry, you sign your loss slip, and you're like, whatever. So, I did cut in for the Pizza Boy. Not once did I really feel like I needed the Megaclops. I didn't miss him at all yesterday. So, and essentially Megaclops can be outed by Zeus. Really anything can, but Megaclops has this cute little ability where you can target a card your opponent controls and take control of it till the turn, and then immediately after that, Xyz summon on top, use it for Xyz material, which is nice. But essentially, you can do the same thing in the mirror match with the Golden Boy. The only difference is it doesn't leave you open for an Nibiru. So kind of that logic, I kind of feel like Pizza Boy is better to make a Clops. You can make that own judgment for yourself. So that's it for the extra deck. It is 15 cards. I really wouldn't change anything about this. Like I said, I might drop the Hammer Kong for a Borbo. So I have 2 of them. But other than that, the extra deck was fantastic yesterday. It worked out so well. So, and then on to our side deck. I don't know what changes I would really make. A lot of times I sided stuff in, I didn't really see it, and I still won. So, the main deck is super tight. It's 40 cards. You're playing 3 engines, so it's super tight as it is. So you don't really have a lot of wiggle room unless you are siding out your hand traps with other hand traps. I did side out the 7 Cities to Golden Land once. I sided out Maximus a couple times just so I had a little extra push, and it did work out in my favor. So, triple Nibiru. For the first card in our side deck, we are playing 3 of. I had Prismatics. Our boys wanted a rarity swap. I was like, yeah, it's fine, because the golds actually look really, really nice. I actually really like them. Triple Artifact Lancia. I didn't really know what to put in, so I just kind of threw it in there. I sided in once, and I dropped it once, and that was it. So, double DD Crow. I was thinking, like, mirror matches, virtual world, stuff like that. I sided in. I never once drew it, so it was fine. Triple Dark Ruler no more. I was using droplets, but my problem with droplets is because the deck is so tight because you're playing 3 engines, the cards you're setting to resolve your droplet, a lot of times is stuff you're going to need later, that I kind of feel through testing and stuff. So I did end up dropping the droplets for the Dark Ruler No Mores. I never started them in once, never felt the need to. So, and then our last cards in our side deck, we were playing triple Cosmic Cyclone and our 1 copy of the Harpy's Feather Duster. I never saw the Cyclone when I sided in. I sided in the Harpy's Feather Duster, which actually in that matchup was the only card I sided in. I sided in 1 card, and I drew it opening hand, which was nice. So, because it ended up being a total blowout in that matchup. But, so that's it. As far as changes would go, maybe cut the Lancias for some Skullmeisters or even the Imperms for a Skullmeister. Other than that, I mean, everything went really, really well as far as the deck's concerned. I felt it was super consistent. I bricked maybe once, maybe twice, and I was still able to kind of pull off a win. So, it grinds really well. I was really thrilled with it. So, on that note, like, comment, subscribe. I will be playing at House of Cards March 6th. So, for all you Lebanon people, I will be there. So hopefully we have a good turnout. We have some good games. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.